Testing, testing. All right. I think that's audio. You never know whenever I start these things. All right. Gently moving the mic, so hopefully that wasn't too anti-ASMR for you. And let me get my chapstick on. I am dry. After every shower now, I have to like completely lather myself in moisturizer. It's ridiculous. All right, let's get going to my face and hope things work. Oh, a little bit of lag. I think we're okay. We still have Christmas up. Let me fix that really quick. I hope that the stream is working. All right, hold on. Am I clicking the right thing? Yes. All right, let's get rid of that. It's not Christmas no more. Get out of here. I'm gonna have to do that with the other window too. But there we go. Okay, I think we're good. My hair is whatever. I didn't do anything with it. I just woke up with it. So this is what we got. But it has been so dry. And like, I mean, it's dry in Florida winter. It was dry in California, but here it's just, it feels like a different dry. Like every dry in every location just feels different. But hey, Sour, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Happy first stream of the year. Happy January 4th. For some reason, I almost said July. I don't know where that came from. Not delayed as it looks. Okay. Okay, cool. That's good. Alrighty. I don't think I have really news. It's a new year, but not really much has changed. I mean, a lot has changed, let's be real. But as far as my life goes, I will say that I do have news in terms of the candy. So some of you might know, some of you might not know, but I was doing another Year of No Candy challenge, and I was super on the fence. Do I start eating candy again? What, like, how do I feel about it? Because I just have mixed feelings, you know, with the whole, like, sugar corporation being very corrupt and everything, and capitalism, and I just don't really want to encourage that sort of culture, and it just felt weird. And then yesterday happened, and I was like, you know, maybe maybe I should have some chocolate. I don't know. So I did. I bought myself some chocolate for my ice cream. So that's happening. I don't know if I'll do. I actually don't even know if I'll finish it. I got that chocolate, the Hershey's that hardens the shell, not the syrup. I don't like the syrup. I like when it hardens and you get like a hard chocolate with the hard ice cream. It's a very nice mix. And candy allowed for each global atrocity. That's what it feels like. I was gonna say a joke. I don't know if it's rude, but like, I was joking with Alexander, being like, "Is this why people drink?" Like, he's like, "Yes." I'm like, oh, "Okay." So my vice is I'm gonna start just having candy again. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna finish the bottle, to be honest. So like no more than 2 or 3 a day, yeah. But yes, that's my news. I'm still going through holes. I'm taking it slow. I'm doing about 20 pages a day, and I'm doing about 20 pages a day, I think. But I probably want to step it up just because it is getting to the more interesting parts, and I really want to get to the flashback with the couple, because just I have so many feelings about them, so many feelings, and I haven't read the book since what, like elementary school or so. And it's as good as I remember, even though I'm reading it in Japanese. The adults are way more cruel than I remember, because I've seen the movie multiple times, but I've only read the book once. And they were cruel in the movie, but then like rereading the book, I'm like, oh my god, how were they not arrested sooner? But yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm still doing, I started doing the whole 1 hour a day challenge for languages. I got my bingos made. I'm not doing a bingo slot every day. The bingos are just kind of like some generic, some a little bit more spicy. So that's kind of my stuff so far for this year. As far as art goes, oops, what happened there? Oh god, did I break things over? Okay, no. Just the streaming window disappeared. Okay, we're good. So, for today's artwork, I did want to do the girls, because I thought, like, no, I don't know, I've just been a little bit more in the comic characters mood, so maybe this year will be the year that the comic returns, who knows? Nobody knows. But I do just kind of want to do more chill art this year. And try not to work, and that's another year of trying not to stress, basically, is what I'm getting at. But feel free to let me know what's new with how's life with all of y'all. Any updates so far in the 4 days that we've, 3 and like a half-ish, depending on where you are. Hopefully good things so far. For sure. Let's see, I have a true ref open for one of the poses, but the other pose I'm just gonna have to make up from my brain. So the girls get frostbite. Yes. Yes, you would think they would. Especially one of them. for all the shit that they deal with in terms of just being out in the cold. You would think they would. But yeah, I went to the library yesterday. Yesterday was an event. I was very tired, and I had 2 hours ahead of me for languages, both Japanese and Russian, and I was fully expecting to do teaching for Japanese because the people who've showed up the most so far all basically don't know Japanese, so I was expecting to do a tutor session. So my brain, I was just like not ready. And yeah, there was one, so 2 other people showed up aside from the 2 of us. One of them was a native speaker, and the other one I think was her husband, and he was early intermediate maybe. Yeah. But it was funny because Alexander was like finally getting the experience that I get when we have our Russian conversation group, where it's like, I don't know what the fuck anyone's saying. But God, the headache that I had once the Russian started, so intense. So I'm hoping that like by introducing more like studying this year, that headache will go away. That's the idea. It's a very particular type of headache, and I find it interesting that translating does not produce the same kind of headache. And I've heard of the translating language headache before, and I've heard people say that it's a very particular type of headache, but like when you experience it, you're like, oh yeah, this is a headache I've never experienced before. Speaking of, I did turn in my email. I did email them saying I would like to not continue this year. I've not heard back yet. So I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it's the holidays. Maybe they just haven't seen it yet. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit awkward until I hear back. I'm probably gonna feel weird until I hear back. Is it because you can slow down as needed for the translating work? Yeah, definitely. If anybody knows anything about being a translator, it's definitely that you have all the time in the world to translate. You can go as slow as you want. No, I don't know how to describe it. Because I changed my schedule with them, or at first they changed my schedule, and then I changed it again, and that made it much easier, so I don't really get the headache anymore. But when I was doing the mangas, like the entire book, and I had to do those in a week, oh my god, that was murder. I don't know how I managed to get through that. I literally, like, you know how women are like, oh, like when you give birth, it's like the worst feeling ever, but then there's so many hormones that release after that it makes you forget how bad it was, and you're like just happy to have a baby. I feel like it's like that. Like, it was absolutely horrible translating, but then I don't remember any of it. And if you were to ask me to do it again now, I'd be like, okay, sure. That sort of thing. Man, if I speak nonsense today, it's because I am mega tired. I don't know why. I didn't even go to bed late last night. I think it's just like the world is making me tired right now. But I really want to do like this sort of cute pose here at the bottom. That's what I'm thinking of. Actually, how do the arms work? They like flay out. Yeah, I've been looking over like various comic artists' artwork, like Japanese ones, in the old school kind of classic way where they would just draw their characters just doing whatever. And it's like, it reminded me of back in like middle school when I would just draw random people doing whatever. And I just don't do that anymore. Like just fun, cute, nothing drawings. So I want to try and do that. I feel like I've said that before. I want to just do whatever. I want to have good times, you know. I want this year to be good. But looking over all the artworks that I did last year, I was kind of surprised. Let me see if I can pull it up. Because I feel like I didn't draw that much. And let me see. Is this safe to like drag over? I think it is. I'm like, these are my files. Do I have anything compromising? No. We're good. Okay. But like, so this is what I did last year. I mean, that doesn't include like a couple probably little sketches here and there. But this is like most of what I did. This is pretty much all of what I did last year. I mean, I definitely did a bunch more like drunk journal stuff. I put the nice photo in there. But like this is a lot. Especially with moving and traveling. And then from here to here was all 1 month. And it was like the month before we moved, which is kind of funny to me. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Is I just want like non-committed stuff. Like I used to do that. I used to just draw random shit. Like looking back at my old DeviantArt account, if you're like scroll all the way to the bottom, it's just like bullshit. It's like I want to do that. I want to embrace that again. Oh god, how do I want to? I kind of want her on her knees like that. It looks like hold on, there we go. She's a furry. Yes, yes, you're the boy. Actually, do I want her more sideways? And the setup that I have here for drawing is actually digital drawing, I should say, is a lot more convenient than my setup last year. Like I have more space. Last year I had like this much space. It was like a miracle that I was able to do anything. God, Jesus, not last. Okay. When I say last year, I mean 24. Okay. I'm still in 25. I had this problem yesterday when I was talking to people. Because we were, actually all of us were, because we were talking about years and like what we were doing, this and that. And all of us were screwing up. Is she doing that Russian dance? Yeah, definitely. I just want her to be cute, like. I mean, I could have one knee down. Actually, if I would have either one, I probably want this one. And then I want to turn her. I want her slightly to the side. Hold on, I got this. As the New Year's back in September, I am so just off. It was so funny because like on the cat commission that I did, I wrote 26 for the year instead of 25. And then now that it's actually 26, my brain is like, oh no, we're back in 25 now. And it's like, pick a direction. Like, come on. She looks so small. Yeah, see if I can fix that. I was trying to think about like what sort of stuff I want to do this year. And like just general art related projects. So I do have the wheelchair stock pack I would like to do ideally this week. But I'm probably gonna get work this week. So it's probably not gonna happen this week. But sometime this month I would like to have the wheelchair pack done. We'll see. I still have a lot more photos. Actually, how many photos have I taken so far? I finally moved them all over. But, oh wait, wrong thing. I was trying to get a lot of perspective shots too. So I have straight on and I have above done for like the turnaround. I just need to do below for the turnaround. Hold on, where's my... Here we go, wheelchair. We are currently sitting at 255 photos. Ooh, ah. I hope they turn out okay because they look like this. And it's like, girl, that's just black. So fingers crossed I don't have to reshoot and I shall drink water. Yes. I need to definitely be hydrated for how freaking dry it has been. Also, I want to scoot her closer. I don't want them like standing separate. Because over the new computer and got in November, which was mainly because I needed your gym pack for something. I need to use that pack more too. Or I don't need to. I want to. It's so good. And it took me so long and so much effort, like. Yeah, but I want to do that. And I was trying to clean around some of my stuff because I have so much shit. And reorganize a little bit. And I knew I had them. I didn't forget. But just seeing them again reminded me that I have Arch's watercolor paper. I think I have hot and cold pressed. No, I can't remember. I hope I have hot, because that would put a wrench in my plans. But I did want to do finally the Crayola Arches thing for a YouTube video, just because I think it would be so funny. But like now that Arches has ruined their reputation, I don't think it would be as funny anymore. I think I'm too late. It never gets as dry in Florida as it constantly in your new state. Yes, because Florida is like Florida winter is dry, but it's still not like dry, you know. But here the winter is pretty dry. I don't know what's worse actually, California or here for dryness. Because California was dry year round, whereas here it's not dry year round. So I think there's that. And it's so dumb because people in California are like, oh, it's so humid today. I'm like, girl, where? Where is the water? Can you tell me? It's like humidity is like 2% and they're like, my sweat's not evaporating. But yeah, I really want to do Arches watercolor paper with Crayola markers. Because in my head it's funny. Because like back when Arches were like cool, you had the most expensive, most professional, most best watercolor paper with the children's like super cheap. It's not crappy, but like it has that reputation, art supply. And I know it's gonna be good. Being constantly soggy, that's true though. It's true. Oh man. But yeah, it would go over well. The artwork would be really nice because I've used also Crayola markers with B watercolor paper, BEE, like the bug, and that was, oh my god, that was so nice. Oh my god, I'm so used to using what did I use before? I used the Canson. Was it Mixed Media or XL? I can't remember, but I've used just like Canson paper with them before. What am I using right now, actually? Oh, this is the XL. Okay. And it's okay, it's fine. But then when I used the B paper, I was like, oh my god. Is this what doing art can be like? And that was just for swatches. That wasn't even for anything. So, yeah, I think it's gonna go really well with the Arches paper. But I gotta think of what I want to do. I gotta like think of, I was thinking maybe like a sea turtle. Maybe. I don't know. I think it'd be cute. Potentially. Also, that emote is so small. I can't even tell what it is. Oh, I put the it didn't change the bottom bar. Let me change that really quick. It's not Christmas anymore. Get out of here. Alexander was asking me when I was going to take down the Christmas supplies. Or the Christmas decorations. And, is it a frog? It's so tiny. I'm blind. And I was like, well, I was thinking of waiting until, it's a honey, what? Oh, that's the butt. Oh, I see it now. Okay. I see it. It's so small. And I was like, well, I was thinking of keeping it up until, you know, maybe the Russian Christmas, which is supposed to be in, I think, a couple days. And he was just like, did not care. He's like, no, just take it down. I'm like, well, then I'll just do it whenever I feel like it. And I just haven't been feeling like it. I've been too lazy. And it looks nice. You have the lights on at night. It's pretty. It's pretty. I like it. Alright, here in the reference, her hand is behind her back because she's holding a staff. I might just have her hand in her pocket instead. And then I don't have to draw 3 hands. I just have to draw 2. Also, I like this. I don't know if I like this. That one's not really... I don't know if maybe her both should be down. Is that cuter? To have both knees down rather than one? One is kind of like she's... That looks weird. I don't know. I don't like the one. I think the 2 maybe looks better. Also, should she be sitting and kind of have her a little bit up? Big clean to make sense to do it twice. That makes sense though. Yeah. He took down the door stuff, which was already falling apart anyway. Because I taped it up there and I did like such a hack job. Like there's just tape all over. Yeah, I've been seeing or we were seeing a new style of lights I hadn't seen before. It's like a cream, like the off-white color, which I normally am not a fan of. Just because it's so everywhere. And if people get the off-white Christmas lights, they get that for everything. And I just don't think it looks good. Like I like the traditional like multicolor stuff. I think that makes it more fun. Whereas like the off-white, just, I don't like it. I'd rather it be like white. But I don't know, even then like all white. Maybe it's just because it feels brighter and therefore it feels more fun. But anyway, so as we were seeing an off-white, but with a red. So it kind of looks like a classic candy cane vibe. I'm like, wow, I actually really like that. So like every other, it was like alternating the off-white, the red. And that was really pretty. I like that. I'm like, okay, I would buy that. And then we happened to see another house that had the white with the red. It's not the same. It's not the same. If you're gonna get white, it needs to be only white. And if you're gonna get off-white, it needs to have red, in my opinion. Because that seemed to look really good. But a lot of houses had the off-white with the red. I'm like, is this a new trend? Is this the new thing? Now stop about LED Xmas lights. I don't know anything about them. I'm just like purely aesthetics. Purely aesthetic reason is me saying this. Actually, do I want to... No, that looks dumb. I'll keep her legs together. But I don't know, Maybe because I grew up with like the massive bulbs that were pre-LED, and they were rainbow and they broke all the time, and you had to like be very careful on the roof. I joined my dad on the roof. It was sketchy. It was scary, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I think white LED inside a colored shell instead of a colored LED. Oh. See, we're biased. We're biased for our childhood. We want that nostalgia. This is why nobody likes change. We're like, no, why would I want change when I can just have what I had as a child? Also, there's a massive shoulder. I need to really make sure her body is turned. I mean, she's kind of doing this. And the reference? Do I want that or do I want this? Not sure. Not sure. Also, what kind of street clothes do I want with them? Because I was kind of going for like a more casual street clothes vibe. Let me look up some references, because the references and True Ref are not ones that they would wear. Street wear women. Let's go. Let's see what we find. That's cute. That's cute. I don't think they would wear it. Oh, that one might work. Ooh, I do like this one. Okay, I think we'll do this one for you. And I kind of want shorts or a skirt or something for the freak challenge. Is that still going around? I add, hold on, shorts. Let's see. No, I don't just want the short, I want the whole outfit, please. Oh, I like that, but I don't like the shorts with it. So I think I'll do this, I'll do the top and then I'll just make it shorts. So I'll grab that. I miss having polyvore, I think. Man, that website was a godsend. I'm so sad that it's gone. If y'all weren't around for that, I'm so sorry. You missed a legend, for sure. Actually, I think I don't mind the idea of just making the jeans, but just making them shorter. What in the world is that? What the fuck is that? Okay, hold on, let me show you this. What is this? Is it inside out? No. No, it's not. There's something on it. Oh, the little bejeweled things have these, they're like clips? They're like stapled on or something, and they have a, oh my god, this is a hot mess. Lord, the things that we do to jeans, I swear. I don't understand it. Yeah, baby. King Crispy, where he dressed as he's gonna do, but then refused. That would be, ow, that would be really funny though, if there was a cosplayer who did that. That would be good timing to go viral. They look so, they do, they look itchy. Like even, like, if your hands were to like brush up against them, it looks like it would be itchy. There's so many butt shots. So many. I appreciate that they are at least real. They are real looking butts and not AI butts. Alright, I think these outfits are fine. I'll go with these. Pull this back up. Alright. this bigger so I can kind of see what's going on here. I don't want the bag go. I'm sorry, the bag does not go. It's like a different red. It just is the shape. I don't like it. I'm gonna judge you for that bag. Actually, I don't really need her face, but whatever. And these ones, like, the top is cute, but, like, why the jeans? I feel like the jeans don't match. 100% certified human-made fence. Yes. Like, am I just, like, fashionably illiterate? I do follow the menswear guy, but he doesn't cover women's fashion, which I'm very sad about. Like, I understand, like, there's a lot of history with men's fashion. That's probably plenty to cover there. But, like, please help with, like... And he does a little bit of non-binary, I think. He's done that before. More, like, gender-neutral-ish stuff. But not women's. It's like... I like this. And I like this. But I don't like that. Oh my god. That's funny. Okay. Alright, I'm thinking here for a second. Just kind of rough get this in. I do kind of like that it's at a slant though. I don't even know what's in style right now. They go so fast because of all like the fast fashion stuff. Like, pun not intended. But I still have the same stuff that I've worn since high school. Like, several of my pants are high school. I think I have a few shirts left from high school. I have a jacket, several jackets I think from high school. I have a lot of stuff still from high school. They still work. Some of them I've gotten rid of. But yeah. Still a good amount of my closet is high school. And definitely college, for sure college. Where's her navy leg? Whenever I visit my mom or my mom visits, like, she's always like, let's go shopping, let's get clothes, and I'm like, I don't need anything. Like, even for Christmas, I sent my mom an email with my wish list, and I was like, no clothing, not a single piece of clothing. I don't care how cute you think it is. I do not want clothing, not even a single sock, nothing, no clothes. Like, have disintegrated. Yeah, like, some of them are made, like, really cheap, though, for sure. And there's definitely, I've noticed, like, one of the sweaters I've had since high school, that has some holes in it. But now I can fix it. I have the technology to fix it now. And the skills and the patience to do so. So I definitely have some things. I have a skirt that might have been college. That one's been broken for a long time now, and that one I'm so scared about fixing it because I love that skirt so much, and now I've like hyped it up so much in my head that like I don't want to screw it up. But I bought separate material. It's just the elastic on the waistband. That's the only thing that's wrong with it. Oh, and I think there's like 1 or 2 holes, but they're not difficult to fix, especially because the skirt has like a frayed look to it. So even if I screw up fixing the holes, like it'll just blend in. But the elastic has the triple, what's it called? Where it's so like you have the waistbands, and then they sew 3 times through, and then it has like that. It has like that look. You know what I mean? It looks like that. So you would have to unpin the 3 rows, and I've done so many trials with this. I did it with a pair of my mom's pants. I did it with I think something of mine. I don't remember what I did. and then I did it with one of Alexander's pants. So I can do it, but the fabric is so thin and delicate and just frayed. And I was worried about screwing it up, so I ended up buying separate fabric, and I was gonna sew a tube, and I was gonna put elastic in that tube, and then I was gonna sew that to the skirt, so then if anything happened to that elastic, all I have to do is destroy the tube, and then not the actual skirt part. And so like that was the plan. And that's so far the plan. But I haven't touched it yet, because I'm scared. I really like the skirt. So I'm looking at this giant pile that I have in my closet of clothes that all need some kind of fix. And I think one of them is a hand sewing fix, because the bra in one of them, it is so dumb. I don't understand. And if you're gonna put cups in a shirt or in a bra, like, why do you not put a hole to get the cup out? I don't understand. So one of my shirts, it has a cup built into it, or it has cups built into it. But like over time, either the cups have gone down in quality from washing or something else, but they have folded. So they're like, if you were to wear it, it would like look wrong. And I can't get them out. So I can't wear the shirt. And I was like, oh, maybe I can figure out a sewing machine way to do it. But it's like, it's a really stupid way that they like sewed them in there. It makes me so mad. They are so loose, and why don't you sew it down? If you're gonna sew them in to the shirt without a hole, which is like already stupid. Thank God I have some bras that they do have cups in them, but so it's super nice that you can just remove them if you don't want them. But then also, if they get fucked up, you can just take it out and fix them. But like, what was I saying? Oh, that like, if you're not gonna have a hole, just sew the thing down. Just like sew around the edges. I did that with one of my shirts that I made. I did a crochet shirt, and it was just a granny square, literally just a granny square. I thought I want to fix it. I just want to add like some edging to it. I think that would look nice and make it less revealing. But I added my own cups to it, but I sewed down the ends so they won't go anywhere. I don't know why this is difficult. Why do they do this? Oh my god, it made me so mad. And I like the shirt too, it's a cute shirt, but I can't wear it. So I gotta fix that. And I have a pair of pants that have a hole in it, and I don't actually know how I'm supposed to fix that. We'll see. I might have to do like a patch thing. I was hoping that like once I would learn how to sew, I'd be like, oh, I get taught the ways of how to do stuff. But then it turns out people just like put patches over holes, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of underwhelming. I was kind of hoping for something more interesting, but what you wear is nice, but I think it's a little bit more revealing than I would want for me to wear. But then sometimes I wear stuff, like I tried on a sports bra thing with my mom at a store, and I really liked it. It was incredibly comfortable, but you could see things. And at first I was kind of okay with that, and I thought I looked kind of hot. And then my mom saw it. She's like, oh no, you can't buy that. I'm like, why are you gonna make me like not feel good? Why you gotta do this? Let me embrace my slut era. Oh man. I think it's just because people aren't used to it. Because when I made the granny square shirt, and it is very revealing, people are so used, because I grew up not liking my skin. So I covered as much as possible. So I always wore pants. I know, she did. It did look cute, and it was so soft. Like, for a sports bra. Like, it was an incredible fit. Really made me look nice. Just saying. But like, I covered up, I wore pants all the time. I never, yes. I'm gradually learning some new slang, and that was one I've heard recently, so yes. But so any skirt that I wore was super long. I often wore jackets and sweaters, long sleeve shirts. And then now that I've gotten more comfortable with my skin, I started wearing more shorts, and like I got crop tops, and like, yeah, okay. But like, I admire how like confident you are. Like, I'm trying to lean into that. I'm trying to get there for myself. And it's like, now that I'm doing it, people are like, oh, what are you doing? That's not what I'm used to doing. It's like, yeah, I'm trying things, you know? I'm wearing makeup. I'm wearing booty shorts. Like, let me live my life. I kind of want a little bit more of like this vibe though. Just decided to move in to the Great White North. Oh no. Oh man. That's a vibe though. Cause man, why the proportions feel so off with this. I'm just gonna sketch and then we'll fix it in post. But yeah, cause I haven't even had a chance to wear my the crochet one that I did. Cause the one day I was gonna wear it, my mom and my dad just like basically called me slut, and it kind of just killed the mood for me. So I haven't worn it like since, but I should. For 2 weeks of the summer, it was hot here. I was surprised. We were like 80s. I think some days we got in the 90s here. I'm like, and it was right after we moved here too. So I'm like, come on now, like, can I get a little bit of a break from Florida? And then one of the days that we were here, it was hotter than it was where my parents were. I'm like, this is bullshit. But yeah, I'll have time. Actually, do I want? I kind of want this sort of line. I'm thinking. Yeah, we're definitely have to fix proportions in post. But I was thinking like, oh, I can wear like my cute winter stuff because I never get to wear my cute winter stuff in Florida. And then we were here, and I'm just like, I'm wearing just the same trash that I always do. I don't know how to dress cute, is my problem. I've tried looking up like tutorials, and they're always like, you have to layer. And I'm like, okay, but I can't do that. And that was in Florida. And then now that I'm here and I have the opportunity to layer, and I have done a few days of layering and it does look good, but I'm also incredibly lazy. I know. I really do need to do that. And actually I've been meaning to take a picture of my whips so I can do the challenge properly. Because I do have a bolero, and I like the bolero. But my mom saw it. And it happens to stop at a very interesting location, okay? At a very particular location, that's where it happens to end. And that was the only way that I was able to get it to fit me. And so now it's like, okay, I can't make it shorter without destroying it. Or like if I were to fold up like the last row, then like sew that down, and then maybe that would work to make it shorter. Or I have to go longer, but then it's not a bolero anymore, and it just kind of turns into a crop top, which I wouldn't mind the crop top, but then it's like, do I do the crop, do I do the full? I don't know. But like, why does she freaking always comments on my shit? I'm like, leave me alone. I was enjoying making my outfits. I was having fun. We were doing things. But yeah, so I have the bolero that I need to finish. I just need to do something with it. And then I have the Halloween cardigan. I have the had to look up what a bolero is. Yes, it is a fairly new fashiony thing. And then I have the Christmas thing that I was making. I have all of these junk journal papers. I know I have more. That's not everything. I'm like looking in my closet, that's where I have some of my whips, but it's just getting cut off. No more pictures and videos. To be honest, I have stopped. Like, Alexander and I have been taking some really cute selfies lately. Haven't sent her a single one. I'm kind of proud of myself about that. Because like it was this kind of a toxic relationship. She grew up like having to know everything about me, kind of thing. Have I talked about this before? She's like read my diary growing up. Like I used to keep diaries a couple times. They changed that icon. That's not what it looked like before. And so when I was starting to, is it doing anything? Oh, there we go. When I started writing in diary, she's like, "Oh, you can let me read it, right? Like, you know, we're in this like together kind of thing, you know? Like you're gonna share this with me, right?" It wasn't even like asking me; it was just like an expectation. So I have like a sharing issue with my mom. So I've been trying to work on like stop telling her things. Is Bolero-ish. Mine's pink too. I'm gonna go grab it because it's really cute. For some reason I thought I had another crochet thing, but I don't. So here's mine. So it's, if you could wear it either way, there's technically no front or back. So it's a little long, but that like I couldn't get it to fit otherwise. So that was like the only way I could get it in my armpit. So yeah, but it's soft and it's warm. It's acrylic yarn and it's thick. I think it's a 4-weight, but it's definitely up there for a 4-weight. And so I do like it. I just either need to figure out how to make it shorter or make it a little bit longer. So that's one whip. Actually, I'll leave it out because I should probably take the pictures today just to remember to do that for the server. I know, right? Like super inappropriate. Yeah, I mean, I could like psychoanalyze all day. I don't know if I have an answer. I think like her mom was also very like pushy, but like my mom just like really wanted desperately a close relationship with her children and she didn't know how to do that. So she's like, oh, invading privacy. Yes. I do not have my ears pierced though. However, I was thinking about figuring out how to make that work. Because I was like, I've worn magnetic earrings before. However, they were like really old. They were from my grandmother. And they were incredibly painful to wear. And I'm like, there's got to be more technology nowadays to be able to convert or like have earrings that are just like for people who don't have pierced ears. And there apparently are. And now I'm curious about trying them. There's a way to, there's, I don't know what it's called. Like it's a converty thing. So you can take any earring and make it so somebody without pierced ears can wear it, kind of thing. Something like that. I forget. I have to look at it again. They do. Oh, don't tell me that. I was hopeful. I was like, oh, maybe nowadays will be different. Maybe things will be better. Maybe we did it, Reddit. R.I.P. Maybe I'll just never be able to wear them. Are your ears pierced? I can't remember. I don't know what to do with her arm. I could. Ugh. There we go. I don't like that either. I don't know. The arm's just gonna be like that for a little bit. I get that. I have mixed feelings. I'm scared. I get so scared. And then I have my fainting issue. It's like, I don't want to go to like Claire's and like, do they do like the lemon thing? Is that the thing that they professionally do? They have lemons on hand. It seems like it's so painful. I'm sure nowadays it's not, but it doesn't matter because that's not how my brain works. And I will get myself worked up and then I'll end up passing out or having a seizure. And it's just not worth it. Well, see, okay, that's already too much. That's too. The flu shot hurts. Okay, I pass out from the flu shot. All right, we have to do a whole thing when I go to get a flu shot. Which thankfully all of the nurses that I have interacted with have been wonderful. I appreciate that a lot. I feel like I like nurses so much more than I do doctors. Also, I feel like I made her too short. She's not this short. Oh no, I just, yeah. I would go to a professional place. Claire's was just the first thing I thought of, and it's kind of like a joke. Is Claire's even still around, actually? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, that sucks though. I wonder if there's like... Hold on. Because if... I'm just feeling my ear here. I wonder if you could like dangle something. Because you have like... the hole. I know. Really, for sure. My brother too, because he changed jobs to be... He's in a different job now, but he was like a regular nurse, and then he went to be, I think, an emergency room nurse, which is more work. But he took a pay cut. And my mouth is still there. I don't think I've been into the mall in a long time. Not because I don't want to. Just because it's like... Well, a couple places that the options that I had were like not very. Ear cuff things that crimp around your ear midway up. Oh, okay. But like, because you have the hole right here, right? So it's like, I feel like you could just like hook something right there. But then they might fall out. Ooh. I feel like that would be less uncomfortable. I feel like that would just put less pressure. Because I found a thing, did I save it on Etsy? I was just browsing Etsy to see if they had because I think I looked it up on Etsy, like earrings for non-pierced ears or something like that. But they kept showing me the same thing. And it was, oh, that's a cute non-binary shirt. Wait, go back. Oh, that's cute. Oh, hold on, I gotta share this. Oh my god. They heard me say bolero! Hold on a second. First of all, look at this shirt. I like how that pasted right where my thing was. That's cute! Okay, hold on. And then also this shut up. On Etsy. They heard us! Oh, that's such a... I do have my pride yarn. Oh my god, Photoshop, please don't crash. Don't you do it. I swear to god. Alright, I'm not gonna touch Photoshop while it decides to do that. But oh my god, I do have Ace. It looks like they actually like hand did each stripe though, and I think that looks better. In a way. At least for the rainbow. Oh, hold on. I need to look at their listing real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Excuse me while I shop, while I stream. Do they have pictures of their other ones? I wanna see. They do! Wait, hold on. That's cute. That's cute. Oh my god. You do not have an Ace example. Oh, I'm so mad. These are so cute. Hold on, let me star that. I need to save that. I will get to that later. No, now it's recommending me a whole bunch of pride stuff. Go away. I'm here for one reason only. To look at the earrings. Yes, I will stretch too. Where was it? I could have sworn I saved it. I saved so many things on Etsy. I need to stop. Hello! I love art. I love art. Love art. I hope I said your name right. One of those. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I am currently browsing Etsy. I didn't save it apparently. Okay. I saved so many other things. I didn't save that. Alright, well, if you looked up like earrings for non-pierced ears, the same thing will show up. I don't even remember why I'm talking about that. Does Photoshop work yet? Can I? Alright, we're just gonna leave that there, and we're just gonna delete those layers. And we're gonna quick save. Lurk, it's all good. Alright. right, let me do some stretching and drinking some water because it's been an hour and we haven't really done much, but that's okay. We're having a good time, and that's what matters most. Ugh, so much hair. Good stretch. Everybody stretch. I need to look and see like the wraparound one, because it seems like it would help distribute the weights too. Because I think I gotta find them. I got earrings years ago from my sister-in-law. She didn't know I didn't have pierced ears, so she got me earrings as a gift, and they were cute, but I couldn't wear them. They were it was a steampunky style. It had like gears and stuff, and she felt so bad, and I'm like, it's okay. I was like thinking I could disassemble it and turn it into something else, or to turn it into touch Cecily. Okie dokie. I saw it, but I didn't register it until just now, so I saw it a little bit sooner than me responding just now. But I was thinking like I could disassemble it, turn it into a different craft, or change it into change it to modify it to be like magnetic or something. But like oh no, I didn't have magnetic, I had clips. Yeah, the clips one hurt. I don't think I've done, oh no, I did. I'm thinking back now. Okay, I did have magnetic ones. They were really tiny and they would constantly fall off. That was the issue. There we go. But I don't know, I can't do the piercing. We have to find another option. But I do want to look into the around one, because you know how they make bookmarks now that have the hook. So it's like hold on. I keep like trying to do things with my hands, and it's like I could just draw it. I've seen more bookmarks nowadays that kind of look like this, and they have a little hole, and then you can put like little danglies. So this part goes into the book, and then this part hangs out. Right, this hangs out. Have you seen those? You could probably get something like that for your ear, because you have the ear, right? And then you could get a thing that like loops around, and it just has like a little hole. Right? Am I wrong? That's gotta exist. I can't be the first person to have thought of that. There we go. Oh my god, I've gotten so many more beading supplies. I could make my own earrings. Oh man, I saw on YouTube there was it was unfortunately YouTube shorts, but they were still cute, of somebody who made like just from regular like circle beads, and they would like make really intricate looking stuff that looked like really pretty and professional. Like they were making fruit, and it's like I would have never thought like to do these things, and then you get like beautiful looking grapes. I suppose we're changing out the attachment on earrings too. I need to look into this. I'm going through like apparently my cute era. I want to wear my slutty clothes. I want to put on makeup. Oh man, I even had like a thought the other day. This is really funny. Don't judge me. I wanted to shave my head. I did, and like my partner Alexander's joked about it before, because he's bald. He shaves his head, and he's like saying, "Oh, you should do it. It's like so liberating." And I don't even know if he means it like genuinely or not. But I mean, like, because I started to be genuine about it recently, he's like, "I mean, I will support you in whatever you decide to do, but I do prefer you with hair." The whole head, gone, everything. That I had that thought, and I had never taken it seriously before, but I was like, man, that would probably feel so good though. And that's so funny because like I just like the last couple years have fallen like back in love with my hair and like appreciate my hair, and like once that has clicked, apparently it's like, no, now I want it gone. I don't understand my brain. I'm like, I'm not gonna do impulse decisions here, alright? firebending stuff and whatnot. Yes, that's true. I could just make it. Don't do it in the middle of the winter. Yeah. Well, actually, who is it? D'Angelo Wallace on YouTube. That's like where the intrusive thought like sort of came up. I was watching his recent video, 'cause he came back after a break, and shaved head. Obviously, you know, people are gonna be like, "Are you okay? Is something going on?" I try not to mentally go down that train because it's like his body, his choice, his decision. But I'm also a little bit concerned. Are you okay? But in his live stream, he's just like, "No, it's fucking hot. Like I live in the South, and like it's just fucking hot all of the time." And I'm like, "Okay, valid." Yes, I imagine so, for sure. And I know that Alexander really struggles in the winter because of his bald head. And it's so funny because I have the exact opposite problem. Because he like has to put on a hat and everything to cover his ears, and I just go like this. And I'm good. But it's long. Like, look at that. This is the longest I've ever had my hair. Well, it's curly, so it's like shorter. But like if you straighten it out, it goes to the butt. So, and I kept thinking like, oh, let's make it longer. Let's see how long I can go. And I was just really embracing like long hair. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I'm like thinking go bald. Because I'm starting to get tired of it, maybe. Because I was thinking of making a hair appointment, and instead of doing like dead ends, I was gonna be like, let's do a couple of inches. Let's just do a few. Just because it's getting to be a lot to take care of it. Okay, I have been, I think like halfway around my back. Was used to be like where my long was, and then from there the shortest I've ever gone was like it's cuts to here, but it floats because my hair is curly. So probably like below my chin maybe when it's curled. That was the biggest, like to me, like 10 13 inches maybe. I don't know. No, more than that probably because it's curly. I don't know. I don't know math. But yeah, I don't know. It's a big decision. Did you? I thought maybe if you posted it in are we still saying redacted if you post it in her Discord, I maybe saw it. Or no, you shared a picture of something in your Discord, I thought. Now I gotta go look. Oh, okay. I see it in yours. The one from October. So that's about as short as I did. That's the shortest I've ever done, is that picture from the October. And that looks cute. I think it's a cute length. Okay, you're in there. You're like, shit, get her out. But yeah, I think it's a cute length, and maybe I should just do that. Oh, but I'm so in between. Is this why people wear wigs? I'm so back and forth. Because it's like, you know, do I go bald? Do I just do super short? But then I also really like it long, and then I have no idea how to wear a wig though at all. No idea how to go about doing that. Too many Discords of who's wearing. Yeah, that's valid. I should go through my Discords. Like I'm in so many. But then I keep thinking to myself, but what if? It's like, girl, no. No. I should probably pull up references of what these people look like. That would probably help me. Also, I want to make her lean back a little bit. Do a little bit more. Here. There we go. Yeah, I have folders. You can only do max 4, right? That's frustrating. I try and group them together by like theme, but then that stopped being a thing that could really work. And some of them it's just like I should just leave. Like I'd never post in them anymore. They're not even active anymore. One of them is from a friend that ghosted me. Like, why am I still on her Discord server? I don't know. I am though. That's true. I probably should just do, I mean, maybe the first cut should probably just be like the few inches. Because I might just be tired of the length. I do really love it long. But it's a lot of work. It looks so good, but it's a lot of work. So that's not a bad idea. So I could cut it just a few inches, see how I feel. I'm kind of glad though that I have friends that if I did decide to do a full shave, they'd be like, okay. My family on the other hand, they'd be like, what did he do to you? What did he do? Is he hurting you? Oh my god. I don't know who would be more upset, honestly, my mom or my dad. Meanwhile, one of my brothers would just be like, you good? I'd be like, yeah, I'm just doing something. He's gonna be like, okay. The other one would be like, why did you do that? I'm gonna blah blah blah. In the divorce party, he gradually cut his hair and beard into different styles over the course. Right at the end, he pushed every step. Oh, that's a good idea too. If I went bald, I wouldn't want to stay bald. I know that for sure. I love my hair too much. I would want it back eventually, but like, oh my god, actually, I was like, what would my hair look like at so short? Like if I did go bald and then like I gradually let it grow out again. I'm like, I have a brother who has my hair. I'm like, I've seen his hair at various lengths, so I know what it would look like for the early stages of growing back, which is funny. But he definitely like froze, but he never really takes care of his hair. So I wonder if I would fro too. I don't actually know. And then my other brother, he keeps his hair super short because he's like military style short. Like he's short. And I thought he had straight hair. I thought he got my mom's hair. But because like he's always kept it that short. He's never grown it out. But no, he's like, I have curly hair, but if I grow it out any longer, then it curls and I hate it. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you know, there's like ways to straighten your hair too. Okay. Alrighty then. But he's happy, so whatever. But I'm glad I don't have as tight of curls as my dad though, because I feel like that would be intense. Because my brother's hair, he get like froze, but it also kind of like sags a little bit, but my dad's hair just like froze out. So I don't think I could handle that. But I think the worst of it was like when I had when I get like my hair from around here and then it grows out to like the shoulder, like just if it like does a little flick past the shoulder, I feel like that's the awkward phase that just looks so bad. I don't know why. And it's funny because I had a friend and she cut her hair was like around here and she would never let it grow out longer than that, because she said that same spot like around the shoulder, she said it looks so bad. Friend fat with a gender swap filter. You have a twin sister, you know exactly what you look like. That's super funny. I still can't get over the fact that I did a volunteering thing with Alexander, and with Alexander, actually, was he, I can't remember if he was bald at the time or not. He might have been? No. It would have been before that, I think. Anyway, they thought we were siblings. Meanwhile, my brother and I, the middle one, because I feel like we look closer than my eldest brother. But the Milo and I were going around, and nobody thought we were related. I'm like, okay, I don't think you've seen my brother, but just so you know, like, imagine me taller with short hair. That's what he looks like. Like, we look exactly the same. I think he's got less puffy cheeks than me, but like, he looks exactly the same. And it's super funny. You did the Picard? Isn't he? Oh, the little strip on the side. That's funny. Oh man. I'm glad you're entertaining this. This makes me feel better about it. But I do like your idea. Just like cut gradually. My mom does not like my hair right now though. Which is funny because if it's like, oh, you don't like my hair? Okay, how about you don't like it gone then? Shave it off completely. I thought this is what you wanted, Mom. I'm having a time right now just because, like, I'm having a time with him. Going bald on one side. It would be interesting. It would be kind of funny, though, that if I did go bald, because Alexander's bald, and it's like, us together would be kind of a weird couple. My first thought was right side when you said that, though. I feel like it would have to be full. I feel like it wouldn't be right if I just did a half. But it's an interesting thought, though. Interesting thought experiment. Actually, how much of this would cover if, let's say this is the pocket here. Look, she's got an arm. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is, Erica has the one side bust. I've seen it short, but I don't know if I've seen it like long too often. I feel like most of the time when I see like the half, it's like the other half is shorter than what I have right now. I don't know. I was debating on getting a bald cap because then it was like I can sort of simulate what it would be like. But then I was like, I don't know. I kind of just want the feeling of like feeling your scalp. I think that would be an interesting experience. But it took me a really long time to grow up my hair. I say a really long time. I think my hair grows faster than like average. That's what I've been told by my previous hairstylist, my haircut lady. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, she thought my hair grows pretty fast. But I think your hair and your nails grow the same amount, like the same speed, I think, right? That's what I've heard. I feel like I have to cut my nails all the time, so my hair probably grows fast. But then, like, if you're bald, you have to maintain it, because then you get the stylist, yeah. Because if you're bald, then you have to like maintain it, or like because your hair, like his hair grows pretty fast. Like he shaves like every day, and if he doesn't, like you start to see little spritz like after just a couple days. I want short shorts on her. I love this top. It's so cute. I feel like that would be easy to sew. Something like that. I don't know how you would do the top though. Like the top part. With the little, that bit. Because usually when they do that, they have, what's it called? The thread over it. It's a GFS situation. But, I mean, probably what would happen, I feel like I would get so emotional, though, if I were to actually get it shaved. Well, first of all, I would have to get it cut, because I would want to donate it. And then after that, like, getting shaved, I feel like I would cry. Like, I would want it, but then I would cry. But I remember when Alexander first shaved his head, like, he was just touching his head nonstop, all the time. So it's probably what I would end up doing. Also, her elbows are like way too low. Maybe like here. That looks better. But yeah, I don't blame you for that. For sure. That would probably be very similar. I feel like I would experience it, and then I'd be like, okay, we're processing, and regret. Something like that. But I wonder, like, oh, I have to look up now, like, what's the average hair growth rate? That's what I want. 0.5 inches a month? You get 6 inches a year? Wait a minute. Where's a ruler? we need to science this. Hold on a second. Okay. So here is 6 inches. Right here. So if you shaved, you would have this much within a year of shaving. I mean, my hair's curly though, and it's probably going to be way curlier when it's shorter. Hold on, 6 inches is like around to my ear. So I would have a fro by the end of the year. So hold on, I'd have fro at the end of the year. Where's 12? Here's 12. Here's a foot. So curled, I would probably be bottom of my ear by year 2. That's so slow. Oh, that's not what I was thinking. If my hair wasn't curly, it would be different. So 2 years with the curl, I'd probably be at the bottom of my ear. Yeah, oh, that's true. That's someone would be farther down. That's true. I was thinking top of the head. Because if I had, hold on, let me just find a random spot. Right here. Then 12 inches. Ooh. Hold on. I'm trying to look at the stream at the same time. Would be here. Oh, that's true. You know what I should do? There's guaranteed there's a YouTube video of somebody who shaved their head and then just like time lapsed it growing out. I probably should just watch that. But it's a big decision, and I only just recently, like the other day, thought about it. So we're processing. We're processing. I'm very curious now, though. Yep. Hold on. The thumbs would be inside. I always have to double check that. Because sometimes you could do that. Time lapse after. Okay. See, we appreciate those people who post them on YouTube. Oh, should I have them wearing like a hat or anything? Oh, extra effort. Wow. Something like right around here. My lines are a hot mess. There we go. Good enough. See, that's smart too. What would I have? Because I know I've seen people who do like every day for like a year or like some number of years of just like their face growing. Not like beard, I mean just like them aging. Like they started as a teenager and then like as an adult kind of thing. Like what would I time lapse picture? I could do my hair if I did do that. But that's a good idea though, to track progress. I did try and do that for some things, like when I was gonna be like serious about working out. I did like before after kind of pictures, but then I stopped working out. So I'm probably back to like what I was before. I didn't think about shoes. Luckily, this shoe is kind of like in a similar perspective. Actually, there should be shoes in this stock. Oh, they're covered by her pants. Are you making me work out because I said that? And then stopped. I get, whoop. Oh, wrong thing. I meant to save over here. Interesting. All right. If only. I was so debating on making a sequel pack, mostly for myself. I would obviously post it, but like, I don't have shoes. I bought one new pair of boots, and I think that's like the only. I think my sneakers by now have been, because that shoe pack's old. So I think I have new sneakers since then. But like every other shoe I have would be like the same shoe that I already had in those pictures. Actually, by now some of those shoes have been like destroyed. I can't remember, that was 5. I'll do an extra. So my thought was, and don't tell anyone this is a secret. I was thinking I would have to go with somebody though, and I know Alexander's not going to want to do it, so I'd have to do it with a willing participant. That would be like willing. So like I'd have to think about who would have to be, but I was going to go to like stores, but stores that have like dressing rooms, and just take a bunch of shoes in there and then just take stock photos from there. That was my thought of like, let's just get a variety of shoe photos that way. But I have to have somebody be willing to put up with like at least 100 photos. Friend Jay from the Discord, he loves fashion. Ooh. I think about what store it would be. Why does she still look short? She looks short to me. Is it the back leg too short? Do I have like the perspective weird? Just her legs look short to me. Hold on, let me just do this. Oh, okay. Oh, I need to look into that. I don't even know like what all events happen when and stuff still. Alright, that looks a little bit better. She was too short. Yeah. Need room for. Stop that. Oh my god, Photoshop. Are you gonna be a little shit today? Thank you. Lord. Alright, this is looking cute. I'm liking it so far. It's okay. I understand that. Actually, okay, now I need to look up a reference because I never remember her hair. Please hold. Why did I go there? Go to the pictures folder. I went to the PC folder. Art. Comics. Alright, where is she? Where is ya girl? There she is. Drag it over here. Should just put this in here to begin with. I drew her hair perfectly this first time, and I've never been able to draw it how I like it ever since then. Hey, there we go. It's one of those things where it's like you draw your OC different every single time. Oh wait, I didn't decide if I wanted her looking up or down. I feel like I kind of want up. Something like that. Tried on hairstyles you're considering. That's not a bad idea. Oh man, when I was a kid still learning Photoshop, I would and I learned the what is it, the color filter? Oh, the things I did with that filter. Everybody had rainbow hair. It's mostly rainbow hair. Just mostly everybody had rainbow hair was what I did. But I could take a photo of myself, like with my hair pulled back so make it easier, and then just like remove the hair and see how I feel. But you don't ever like really know your skull shape until you actually like, oh, that's true. That's true. That's funny. Oh, I'm feeling it right now. Because like when you have hair, like you don't, because the skull like has that dip part, right? Where you have the front and then it dips in here, right? Like you can feel it, but like you can't, it's hard to picture it. Okay, I'm liking this a lot so far. My only question is, did I make her too small? Proportionally. I feel like the answer is yes. She looks a tiny bit too small. With the bald face, the magnetic... Oh, you drag it around, right? With the pen? And you like pull the magnets? I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That's funny. Okay, I need to make her bigger. She looks too small. Maybe a little bit thicker. Hold on, at the reference, where does she go? She goes past. Okay, so maybe a little bit bigger. Like right. Hold on. There. Oh, she was so small before. We have baby, and then we have regular size. Oh my god. I love doing that. The befores and afters. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, now it's better. Now she's good. Alright, let Rid of you. This is gonna remember. Yes. Wunderbar. Okay, okay. Her face is like relative. I've drawn it so many times now. Her face, not so much. I'm gonna just kind of leave that here. I'm gonna put that right there. Perfect. I did have another idea I wanted to do with another character. It was... Where is she? If anything makes me come back to the comic this year, it'll be this character. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm just getting so many Discord messages. Nice. Let's go. See, your hair looks cute short. I think that looks good on you. I don't know, I need to think about it. Alright, hold on, let me check the other message real quick. Oh, okay. Oh, this character. I've drawn her a couple times before. Oops. I kind of want to draw her a little bit more, though. But I was thinking, I really love her color palette. It's my favorite thing. I was so proud of myself with that. But I've drawn, where is she? I've drawn her twice. Hold on, I did this one. Where's the other one? Or no, a couple times, right? Yeah, this one. There we go. I just really love her color palette. Is Photoshop gonna work? Are we gonna work today? Or are we gonna crash today? There we go. Oh shit, hold on. That one. Oh god, it's so small. That one. And like a big drawing one. Oh man, that's how I used to draw backgrounds. Watching Twitch on the big TV, I imagine, yeah. This one's still not too bad though. This artwork. When was that? 22? Okay, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of like some. Oops. Look at that. That's funny. I was thinking of like some badass sort of action-y ish thing where she's like this and her hair is kind of like that, and then it's like, hold on, it's like that with like a knife. That's a knife. And maybe like a hand here, cool shot, and then like I was thinking maybe like a ghost, like fox looking thing, like that. That was my thought. I was thinking of doing with her. May have been larger than if you were in person. Yeah, that was my idea to do with her. So maybe I'll do that next week if I remember. I probably won't remember. But at the very least, I did remember to do this idea. And I accidentally deleted my line layer, which is fine, because I didn't do anything yet. Yeah, I like her a lot. I think she's probably my favorite character design I did for the comic. Hold on, where are the... I did some background, these guys, because I really wanted to experiment with face shape and body shapes with this comic. So I made these background characters that I haven't used yet. So they're just kind of there. Made these ones. Did I? I don't think I used them yet. I also tried to think of like color and clothing too with the world that it's in. Hold on. Oh, this is their initial. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. That's what they used to look like. Hold on. Skip all. Skip. 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 I was like, what the world is that? It's like, that's supposed to be that. Oh, I drew her here for testing out marker paper. Trying to go to the character. I just don't feel like opening up the... Nope, there's the lineup from the most of the main-ish characters. Oh hey, he's kind of got your haircut. Yeah. So there was an attempt to try and experiment. I know, right? It's so funny. But comics are a really nice way to learn how to draw. And like find shortcuts especially. For sure. That was definitely a big meme back when I did comic live streams. When I drew pages, I would copy paste stuff from previous pages all the time. So like if people were there, they knew. They knew. Alright. Because her face is supposed to be like more angular. I wanted to try and like do a more masculine style female character. To the point where like back when DeviantArt was a thing, any art that I did with her, it was like if I tried to submit to like a lesbian or a yuri or like a girls group, my art would get rejected. It is. It really is. It's like such a shortcut, like cheat kind of thing in a way. Because like depending on the comic that you do, like if you do one that takes place in a city, then like you learn 3D tools or perspective, drawing cars, or inserting photos of cars. Or be like me and trace photos of cars. I did that for this comic. I had a couple pages with trucks, and it's like I am not drawing that. I really wanted to go to a car show and get reference photos of cars that way. That never happened though. Maybe one day. I mean, they expect you to take photos of cars while there, so it's not like I'm, you know, being rude. I'm trying, just looks crooked. No, it doesn't look angular. I want it to be sharp. I want this girl's jaw to cut you. Maybe I'll come back to it, Jen. I don't know if I want her nose that raised. Maybe like that. But I definitely learned a lot of shortcuts with drawing my comic. And that's what kind of started my habit of not doing multiple sketch layers. So back in the day, this would probably count as like maybe like 1.5 sketch layers for how I used to work. And then I would have done another layer on top of that. So my first initial layer would be like, wee, and then maybe a little bit of like anatomy stuff. And then the next layer would have been the clothing. And then the next layer would have been like the refining. So I would have had like several sketch layers. And now I have one layer, like one instance of sketching. And then I just do line art on top of that. And I didn't used to do that, so the comic got me into the habit of doing that. And that was back when I made art tutorials too, so that was like kind of an awkward time. Because then, like showing the process of my work became like shorter for the sketching phase. And I felt kind of bad because I'm like, well, this is actually how I work now. I'm sorry you don't get more steps. It is what it is. I also got less strict with my line art too. I used to think like line art has to be this really polished, really clean, like sharp thing. And then now my line art is more sketchy and just is a lot less effort. And it basically looks the same. The big tip with line art is to make your canvas larger than what you're going to be posting. Because when you shrink down the image for web, it like crunches everything together. So it actually just, it looks fine. So you can be really messy when you're big. And then when you make it small, nobody will know. I forget who I learned that from. There's another artist, so I saw him mention that. Because I used to have my canvases be really small. And I was like, why can't I get detail in? Why is it so hard to do this or that? And it's like, oh, that might be why. Because I would probably be like this, where you would see more of the pixels, and like then I would be doing line art, and it's just, that's terrible. Make the canvas bigger. That's too small. I'll come back to the eyebrow. Yeah, that's what I used to do for a lot of my artworks too. That would be my base size and everything. Especially when I did conventions and stuff, I wanted them to be print ready just in case. Looking back at the perfect hair. Maybe one day I'll be able to draw it again. Did I use chunky brushes? Yeah. I mean, that's a good way to sketch though. I feel like you get the sketch done so much faster, at least for big brushes. And even if it's like, you know, line art and stuff, it's a style. I feel like you would see less of that though. Maybe like right there. I still want to try doing a art challenge of sorts where I use one of my funky brushes that I never use to make an artwork. Like, I don't know, just pick a random one. Like, what the hell is that? Leaves, maybe? Because it was next to other stuff. But like, I don't know. Like, what's that one? Oh, that's cool. See, like, I don't remember what any of them are. Because I never use them. Oh, maybe if I do this for the background. Hold on a second, this will be really cool. Wait a second. Wait a second. What if I do like, what if that's the background? That looks cool. I like that. For my retired service secret project. Work that specific resolution. Gotcha. Yeah. This is cool. I'm gonna leave that there just in case. It's grungy sort of thing. I feel like you do this all the time in this stream at some point. I go through my brushes, I'm like, that's cool, that's dumb, and then I never do anything about it. Ooh, like what's that? Ooh, what is this? Like it's not clouds. Is it like a nature brush? What's it called? Background ambience. Is that one too? Bryce? Whoa! I don't remember seeing this one before. It's like a shattered windshield. Kind of charcoaly, yeah. See, I never go through them. I go through them like once a year on stream. Like this one looks cool. I don't know what it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. I think. Did I make that one actually? Wait a minute. I think that one's mine. I think I made that. I did. That's mine. Oops. Forgot I had that. That's funny. I know these are hair. I remember that. I made those. Recently downloaded some of these. And these are all nicely organized. All these wonderful people organizing all these things for me. Oh my god, how many? What the fuck? Darkest brushes. What was this? It's at the bottom, so it must be new. I don't remember it. You've got my kind of memory. Wait a minute, this looks like a repeat for some of them. Oh, what's that? Hold on, this one's cool. Make it big. Looks like a planet. Boop. Wait, come on. Just do. Are you like? It painted, but it's like invisible. That's kind of cool. I want to make brushes. Oh, this is making me want to make brushes. They're so fun. What's this one? Yeah. It's alright. A little less exciting than the others. Whoa! Whoa! Is this like a ooh? This looks like the that like retro. Oh, what's it called? What's that movie called? Tron kind of background, like that sort of thing. All these things that. Ooh, what's this one? Huh. That's not what I was expecting. But okay. Oh god, there's so many. There's so. What is that? What the fuck is this? What is that? I won't need brushes when you shave your head. True. True. What the fuck is this one though? Like what? What is that? What is this brush supposed to be? It makes me uncomfortable. It's kind of like a, not Cthulhu, but like that kind of horror. Ooh, ooh. Why does it look like that? Is it supposed to be like a tree brush? Oh, that's like horror. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't like it. That one makes me uncomfortable. Oh god, that one's so slow. Oh, fuck that one. Alright, one more, and then we'll get back to inking for 5 minutes. Wait, hold on, I gotta look at this one. That's not for me. This seems like a very much like a y'all's brush. Vines, maybe? Maybe. It's like creepy. Okay, I lied. Hold on, one more. Interesting. Interesting. Kind of like a cloud brush. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're done. We made it through. I listen, I use the hard rounds. This one is the Photoshop defaults. And then I downloaded this set. I don't remember where it came from. This was years ago. And it's a hard round, but it's got like a slightly soft edge to it. That's just what I use for line art and sketching. And then I use this soft round. And I use this one rarely for blending. And that's kind of it. I just mostly use these top 4 brushes. Looks like a thorn brush, yeah. But these are the main 4 that I always use for like everything. So like I never really look at anything else. And if I'm doing a background, like I'll maybe look at some of the nature brushes, but then I go to like the nature-y sections that I remember. I don't really test out other brushes from the set. It's like I could have a set of 20 brushes, but then I use like the same 2 or 3 from that set. It's so dumb. I want to have a little bit of hair sticking out. I'll come back to that. This is the part I can never do. I'll come back to that. I'll do her neck first. I think I have her head in the wrong spot. Scooch you over a little bit. Actually, I don't know. I want it covering that much of her chest. I might scoot this over a little bit. Yeah, have her boob stick out right there. There we go. Oh god, her head is way too big. Yeah, we headed her. No. Normally I do the hands. Today I did the head. Oh god, I made it like massive. Massive, massive. Look at that before and after. She was a monster. Much better now. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here though because I kind of want to take a break. So, I will say thank y'all for hanging out with me today on the stream. I feel like this was a fairly productive stream. I know I sometimes, back in my heyday, would get farther than this, but that's fine. I'm trying to embrace going slower, taking my time, enjoying the process, and also just chatting because it's like the whole point that I want to do the streams is just like chat with people. Like I'm not here to draw. Like who's here for the art stream? What art stream? But yeah, thanks for the conversation and the good times. And if I don't end up finishing this week, which I don't know if I will or not, then new drawing next week. If I don't, then I will be continuing this next week. So thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all have an awesome rest of your Sunday, an awesome rest of your day, and hopefully good new year time. Hopefully things will go in the better direction, and everybody will just learn to go outside and touch grass, and we'll all be better for it. Yeah, right. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the chats. So I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.